Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Habib. I'm here with Corinda. She is a patient of ours on the Metabolic Reset program at Living Proof, and I wanted to share her amazing results that she's had recently and her amazing story that we've been just talking about right now. So, Corinda, tell me a little bit about why you actually wanted to join the program. What was the drive initially to join the program?
Okay, yes. For me, I had been experiencing a decline in health, and that consisted of loss of energy, um, joint pain, a lag in memory. Just memory wise, I wasn't doing well. I was diagnosed with Lyme disease. So, as a result of those feeling that overall decline in health, that is what gave me initiative to learn more about educating myself on ways that I can improve my overall health without taking medication. So I learned what functional medicine was all about, and in turn, I heard a podcast that Sachin Patel of the Living Proof Institute was on, and some of the information that he was talking about and what the Living Proof Institute could provide really intrigued me. So I joined the Living Proof Institute program, and just within a few days after that, he was holding a Facebook information session with yourself, and it was that information session that really talked about the metabolic reset program. And in turn, I then signed up for a consultation, and I really liked the information that was provided for me, and then that's how I joined the program, and that's what
Perfect.
really got me onto this journey.
Okay, so that makes sense. It was a very step-by-step process. It was understandable. What were your goals initially when you wanted to get involved with the program? What was your initial desire?
Well, my initial desire to get involved in the program was, one, I wanted to feel good. I wasn't feeling well overall, and I was having a hard time losing weight. I
Hmm.
had tried before on different other plans, and I just wasn't losing the weight. If I lost the weight, I lost, maybe 5 pounds. It took me about a month to do that. It wasn't as the results that I was seeking were insufficient.
Just not there.
Yeah.
Understandable. And what was different about this program that kind of stuck out to you?
Well, what was different about this program is the information, I think, because I tend to first want to get educated on what it's all about. And that receiving that information initially is what really intrigued me. And then we went into, once I enrolled in the program, I saw the support that I was receiving, and I could only explain that in three parts. The support that I was receiving in the program. And one of that, the first part of the support was, I got this huge or very long intake form that I filled out, and it talked about my, was answering questions about my own health, and it raised some flags for me. I'm like, wow, geez, I really didn't realize that these were part of my overall health. So then that took it to the not the metabolic, but the organic acid test, where
Yes.
I received the results of that and the interpretation. That is what really gave me a lot more information. There was key markers that was given to me that really explained some of the reasons that I was experiencing or seeing a decline in health. And from there, some recommendations were made for me to get some nutritional supplements that will help raise those markers. And then the second part of it, the program itself, that I really liked was the support that I was receiving on the one-on-one informational meetings. And that was, I live in the US, so I was going to those meetings through the Zoom
Yep.
technology, and that's where you and I were meeting one-on-one each month. I mean, once a week.
Yep.
And during that time, that's when I was able to talk to you about, my dietary plan, what my challenges were. And in addition to that, you were providing me with recommendations. You were providing me with techniques that I could utilize to overcome those challenges. And then the third part of that support was joining the Facebook group for the Metabolic Reset program, and that's where I was able to read posts from other participants that were on the protocol, but at different stages of that protocol, and what the challenges that they experience and the techniques that they utilize to be able to overcome that, and then also to the results that they were seeing. And that for me was, those features there is what really tied me to this Metabolic Reset program.
Perfect. That's amazing. You summarized it beautifully, and I'm glad we were able to have that effect for you and be that support for you.
For sure.
I want to hear about the results that you have. What are you noticing now in your daily life, and how much weight did you lose?
Okay. I lost a total of 21 pounds.
Amazing.
Just a short period of time. And it was maybe like in a matter of like 40, 42 days. But what I gained of that was not only losing the weight, but I also gained energy. I gained the motivation that I wasn't having. I'm feeling happier now, and that to me is key.
Absolutely. Wow. I'm so proud of you and what you've accomplished and what you've been able to go through with us and overcome. I'm speechless, clearly. Tell me, do you think it was worth the investment of time and money?
Okay, as far as time, I have to admit that initially I was overwhelmed because I was learning a lot of new information. I had known a little bit, but I was learning even more. I was learning on things that what I could eat, what I couldn't eat, portion size. That was that was a problem for me initially. Planning food preparation, and then also adjusting to certain schedules so I could take the sprays. But I overcame this. By the second week, I started feeling good. I was seeing progress. I was feeling energetic, motivating. This is what really pushed me forward. Day to day, week by week, I was seeing progress, and that compensated for the time that I was investing in the program to the point where it was no longer an obstacle for me.
Perfect. Wow. Good. Okay. And one last question for you, if you're okay with it. What would you say to somebody who might be on the fence about joining the program and making these changes in their life?
Well, what I would say is, as far as the cost, the cost itself, you really need to look at, the information that you're receiving, the education that you're getting, the test interpretation, the recommendation and techniques that help you along the way, the support that you're receiving from the Living Proof Institute, the one-on-one weekly meetings with your practitioner, and then what I would just take it a step further and say, visualize yourself feeling good again, feeling energetic, feeling motivated, and losing those extra pounds that you perhaps maybe had been struggling to lose. That is what I was able to achieve, and that to me was the key. Then taking it a step further is then, imagine or visualize other people, your family members, your friends, your coworkers looking at you and saying, hey, you look awesome. Your skin is glowing. There's a radiance about you. You look happier. And that's what I got from this program. So for those individuals that are on the fence, don't wait. Get on it. You will love the results. You have lots to lose, but you also have so much more to gain.
That's amazing. I'm so happy for you, Corinda. I think you've done an amazing job, and thank you for summarizing it so beautifully. You've clearly put together what this meant to you, and I appreciate everything that you've done. And thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.